Oh, no. This is going to be really tough. No, that is going to be a top out for N. Brodendamp is A63. A63 is the target, and he knows he's not going to get anything over. And that is going to be a top out for Broden. So this is Tap Masters Top 16. You're watching Alex T versus Eren. This is a hyper tapping tournament. DAS is allowed because it would be really weird if someone got disqualified because they dashed a piece over, so you may as well just let them dash. And plus, we'd rather have great dash players in the tournament than like really bad hyper tappers, so that's another thing. But anyway, oh my god, Alex T already with a Monka S board to start off with, but he gets a Tetris, he's fine. So on the left side of your screen, it is Alex T. Is he a living legend yet? I don't know, maybe, but he qualified into this tournament, this hyper tapping tournament, with a 1.4 million average of his best 2 games played in a 1 hour qualifying period. And just to put that in perspective, there are fewer than 10 people that have even a single 1.4, like with hyper tapping. And Alex's average of his best 2 games was 1.4 in this tournament. So that is kind of insane. Alex has had one of the a reputation as one of the fastest tappers. He was the last player to win a CTM with hyper tapping, and this is while other players were rolling. He's got a tapping PB of 1.67 million. So a rollover with hyper tapping. 165 for Alex, 147 for Eren. Alex, of course, a 7-time CTM Masters event winner, including Mega Masters in 2023. Was it 2023? 2020, what was it? 24? 2024? 2024. I don't know. It's one of those. When was the first Mega Masters? In 2020? Whatever it was. He won the one in the middle. No, it had to be 2023. That's right. So, yeah, there was Fractal, then Alex, then Fractal, then Dog. That is how it went. 213 for Alex T, 238 for Eren. Alex T also the 4th game crasher. The overall, or at one point he was the overall score world record holder with a 16.2, and then improved his own record to a 16.7. And yeah, he has the current tapping world record. By the way, he's also he's also the reigning 2-time CTWC champion as well. So he's done a lot of things in Tetris, this young man. 264 for Alex T, 249 for Eren. And on the right side is Eren. All right. Well, no, I'm just kidding. On the right side is Eren, who qualified into seed number 17 with a 1.158 average of his best 2 games played in a 1 hour qualifying period. Eren defeated Niao or N, and then Brodendamp, a 2-time CTM Masters event winner, defeated Brodendamp in round 2 to get here to this top 16. So, you know, not really no slouch. Brodendamp. 286 for Eren, 334 for Alex T. So Eren, 309, 359. Alex. Eren is a, what? A 6-time Classic Tetris World Championship gold bracket player from 2020 through this year. Has finished as high as the top 16, which he did in 2021 and 2023. Is the winner of a future circuit 2 times. One of those times against Sharky. You may have also seen Eren at CTWC Philadelphia Regional, Boston, Genesis. All right, a couple of Tetrises in a row for Eren. 427, 436 for Alex T. Eren has also been in the Masters event a handful of times back when it was a 16-player tournament, has finished as high as round 2. Did that multiple times. But of course, when you run into people like Hufflepuffus, Dog, Pixelandy, and so forth in round 2, well, yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, 477 for Eren, 529 for Alex. Of course, Eren, for the longest time, I think most endearingly, at least to me, had the best, some of the best chairs in all of CTM. Like these chocolatey, puffy chairs at his mom's house, which I love those chairs so much. All right, Eren into 19 at 525, 576 for Alex. Long bar Tetris, Alex, 600. I mean, I don't know. I think we've got to do a chair poll and just see who's got, like, notable chairs, I guess, would be, you know, Pixelandy with the rocking chair, Eren with those chocolatey chairs. 577 for Eren, 652 for Alex. So Alex right now about 97,000 points ahead. Same line count. Eren gets a long bar after creating a dependency here, but trying to keep that right side open and try not to get too high on that left side. But starting to high center just a little bit, and that's going to cause a gap in his stack, and he's just waiting out a bar. Nice T, that's going to help. Okay, and he gets that Z to the left. All right, he's uncovered again, and long bar over Tetris Eren, 921. So good work here for Eren. Going to fill in with the long bar rather than taking the Tetris. And he gets another one. 650 for him. 721 for Alex. So Eren has closed the gap a little bit. It was almost 100,000 point difference. Now it's down to under 50,000 point difference. Level 23. Now at 230 lines, the speed is going to increase again. It's going to double. And for mere mortals, it is unsurvivable with tapping. However, one of these players may prove not to be a mere mortal. So we'll have to see how post-29 play factors in. And of course, what effect that's going to have to be on the strategy for these players as they play pre-29. 777 for Eren, 877 for Alex T. You want small cams for retro feel? I just want to bring it into the modern age. I was thinking about doing a whole suite of retro graphics, but this is not a retro tournament. This is Tap Masters, right? People have spoken. They think of it as a tap tournament, so let's keep it modern. All right, Tetris for Alex T, 950, 865 for Eren. Eren 4 lines ahead. Tetris for Alex, 984. He's 1 away from the max. Thanks, Chen. I appreciate your support. Although, Chen, I would believe your praise if you had some criticisms once in a while, you know? It seems all, you know. All right, 824 for Alex, 951 for Eren. Eren is 1 line away from 29. That speed's going to increase. There's a Tetris for Eren at 987, and, you know, he's going to need more than that because Alex is at 894, 100,000 points ahead, and still not yet into 29. Eren into level 30. And, oh, no, this is going to be really tough to survive. And that is going to be a top out for Eren. He's got 997. Not quite the max out, but he did get that level 30, a valiant attempt. And Alex T with the B50, he gets into level 30 as well. So double level 30s with tapping. Alex is into 31. And Alex is setting up for center well Tetrises like a fiend. And he, I mean, what the heck? Pixelandy in chat says we are cooked. There it is, the 1.246 Alex level 32. So yeah, combined level 62 between these two. Andrew Meep says aggro top out for real in 3-2-1 Tetris. My retirement plan is like, someone will read about, there's a guy that used to hold a Tetris tournament and he's now living in a tent, in the streets of Austin. And then, one of these genius kids comes back and says, oh man, they're going to put Vandy up and buy him a house and, set him up for life. That's my retirement plan. It's like, they're going to go on to be a billionaire and they'll remember fondly Vandy from Tetris. All right, both players are on the board with Tetrises. Tacknerus is in the chat. Tacknerus, I went to Leroy and Lewis again. I got the burger and I got the chicken fried steak special. I was going to send you a picture of that chicken fried steak, Tacknerus. It was really good. All right. All Tetrises so far. Oh no, Alex is going to ruin it with a skim there and a Tetris. And another Tetris for Alex. All right, another Tetris Eren 137. 137 Alex, and they had the same score, same lines for a moment. Evesy, what's going on? RXS, welcome. Lucas, Siler, Adam, Suds, Nerd the Box. Chen is here. Hana, Miles, Rhubarb. All the stars are here on Twitch. Oh, and then Tacknerus, we had the banana tiramisu. Don't let Giovanni hear banana tiramisu. He'll tear his hair out, but it was really good. All right, 192 for Alex, 218 for Eren. So Eren ahead right now by about 44,000 points. Gonna get a Tetris as well. So Alex setting up for a dirty Tetris. Column 9, 4 rows off the bottom and gets it. And he kind of passed on an opportunity to just chuck a bar or something over to the right. So maybe he's trying to build for another one. Oh, wow. That's going to work out really well for Alex. 228 for him. 291 for Eren. Adam Verba says, so who is the fastest tapper in the world? Does you know? It's hard to say. In NES Tetris, who is the fastest tapper? Like, that could mean a lot of things. Like, who's able to play consistently at the fastest speed? Who's able to get the fastest bursts? It's really hard to say. I mean, just in terms of consistency and ability to play, I mean, I have to say it's probably Alex right now. Miles in chat puts it well. He says, Alex T utilizes speed best. Yeah, that's true. But like as far as who can get the fastest just bursts, out of context, whatever, I don't know. It's hard to say. 409 for Eren, 367 for Alex T. I mean, it's probably somebody not in Tetris, right? It's probably somebody, there are all kinds of game communities, and I can't name any of the games, right? But where the whole thing is just tapping a button really fast, like literally the game is just to tap a button. There's probably somebody who's really fast at that. But they're not going to be necessarily good at Tetris, right? Oh, yeah, Eric was one of the fastest. Mark. All right, Tetris for Eren, 484, 437 for Alex. All right, Tetris Alex 506. Eren still out in front by about 48,000. That's two. It's a little over 2 Tetrises. And Eren with a clean board gets a Tetris. Potentially could get 2 more. There's 1. He's got 600,000. Alex T will not be getting 600,000 into 19. But Eren will. He's going to get in with 624,000. And Alex board just kind of all kinds of weird right now. But he's into 19 at 539. I mean, it's like an orderly chaos. Eren up high here. Gets a Tetris, though. 654. He's ahead by 110,000. There's another Tetris. Eren. Another Tetris. Eren just motoring along. Over 150,000 point lead right now. Another Tetris Eren. He's really just, he's in a rhythm. All right, Alex gonna set up in the middle, gonna try to make up some of this pace, and he's gonna get a Tetris down there. Good board now for Alex. Just needs that one piece to clean there, that J piece, and gets it. 595 for him, 765 for Eren. Tetris for Alex T, 625. Eren still ahead by about 145,000 points. Board getting a little high, though. Oh, and this is going to be tough. So a couple of misdrops here for Eren, and another one just compounding errors. So Eren going to top out at 773. The target for Alex T, 774. He's got a lot of time. He needs about 130,000 points. Tetris is right now on level 24, should be worth 30,000. And Eren is just like, oh, what do I have to do? And I think there's a little bit of, oh, Alex didn't get that square all the way to the left, so got to find some skims here. And there's a Tetris down for Alex, 719. So he's got 30 lines now, plus whatever he can get post 29, which who knows, could be infinite. We have no idea. All right, there's a double for Alex. 731 needs to get to 774. 21 lines to go. Tetris is now worth about 33,000. What, 33.6? So one Tetris would do it. Does not have to get this by way of the Tetris, but all right, 9 lines. This is getting a little monkus here. He's going to pass on the triple. He's set up for a Tetris, and the bar goes in, and he gets the Tetris. And Alex T with the chase down. I think the way that all went down, Eren might have had like a little hope. Eren looking to win this one to extend this match. All right, a lot of blue and white pieces to start off with. It's like all blue and white pieces. What the heck? Where are the red pieces at? There we go. All right, finally, long bars beginning to enter the playfield for these players. Eren, of course, earlier in the tournament, taking out 2-time CTM Masters event winner Broden Damp. And the two that Broden won, they both came against Corian in the finals. All right, Tetris for Alex T, 138, 137 for Eren. So at one point in that game, too, I mean, Eren was up like 150,000 points. So would have been very interesting to see what would have happened, how that would have gone down had Eren survived with that lead and taken that into 39 or 29. 39. 29. I mean, it would have been very interesting to see him take it into 39. But yeah, into 29, that would have been very interesting to see how that went down. We do have two more matches tonight. The winner, we're going to have what? Pixelandy versus Bendy, and then the winner of this versus the winner of that for a semifinal spot. K9 watching Tetris has gifted 12 months of Tier 1 to Dog playing Tetris. Thank you so much, K9, for gifting 12 months to Dog. Also, Summer B, I think I missed your Tier 1 sub earlier, but thank you, 14 months. Summer B, really appreciate it. I think this event will be coming back one more time this year, and we'll, so long as we continue to operate, we'll do it 2 to 3 times a year. The response has been pretty good. Prize pool has been supported. Tetris for Eren, 351. And who knows? Maybe we'll have to do a mega tapsters. All right, Tetris for Eren, 398, 372 for Alex. He's up high. No max left behind tapsters. That'll be a 1 billion person tournament. Will No Cap November happen this year? I don't know. Is there anything left to prove in No Cap November after, you know, the Scooty Dog rollover battle? What else is there left to do in No Cap, you know? 446 for Eren, 426 for Alex T. Yeah, Mega Dasters is coming. It's either going to be September or October. I have more flexibility to think about that now that I've confirmed that I'm not going to Jonas Cup this year. By the way. Not that anyone cares, but if anyone cares, then I'm not going. 519 for Alex T, 542 for Eren. And the Vits for Alex filled in. All right, Tetris, Alex T, 587, Eren, 588, one line apart, and like 400 points apart. $600K for both players, with potentially one more Tetris for each available before 19. So Tetris, Eren, back-to-back 600K transitions. And Alex with a 657. And that's the thing about getting those 600K transitions. You think like, oh man, I got to be crushing right now, right? And then you realize, oh, well, if I'm getting a 600K, probably RNG was friendly to my opponent too. So they're probably not that far behind me. All right, this is going to be tough for Eren. Oh, no. Oh, no. And that is a top out for Eren at 666. And Alex T has taken this one in a sweep. And I don't know if it's the aura or whatever. Alex T just got those vibes where you're just like, I don't know what to do. This is like playing Andy in DAS, right? Where you're just like, I know this guy's just gonna pull out a level 35 and chase down what I do anyway. So I don't know what, it's just got to be a vibe thing. But always great to have Eren playing. I'm a huge fan, actually. I mean, I'm a fan of all of you, of course, but it's been a while since we had Eren really playing regularly in events. So I'm very happy to see him back. So Alex is here on 22 at 827. We'll give him the 3. And yeah, you don't have to apologize. You do what you can on the day. I'm sure everybody wants to win. So, but not everyone can. That's the problem. You can't all win. It's in the structure of the whole thing. If we had a tournament that was like, a 50 round tournament, somebody would win 50 matches in a row because that's just the structure of the tournament. It's like, that is how it is structured. They say, oh, what an amazing run. They won 50 in a row, but it was inevitable. So unfortunately, someone's got to win. Someone's got to lose. All right, Alex with another max. Here, we'll get a look at him. He's table tapping. I can't quite get it all on screen just because of how the camera's set up, but you would need over 1 trillion people for a 50-round single limb. Yeah, but my point is, somebody would win 50 matches in a row. And he was like, oh, what an amazing performance, but it was inevitable. That's the point. A 50-round 2-player flat bracket? All right, we'll watch Alex do what he can do on 29. He's already got, like a level, 32 or whatever. He's already got a 1.2. I mean, this is like really a mega mullen, so whether this counts as a comp record, I'll let y'all argue it out. We're about to see colors with tapping. Come on now. Imagine getting like colors with rolling came before colors with tapping, right? There's level 33. Can he get 5 more? No. That's pretty good. 1.3. Not a problem. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.